show that Australians overwhelmingly support a path to permanent residency for migrants on temporary visas. Majority believe migrants should have the ability to plan for the future no matter which visa they hold. New research shows that Australians overwhelmingly support a pathway to permanent residency for migrants on temporary visas who have lived and worked in Australia for several years. For detailed information, watch this video till the end, and yes, like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Warm welcome from Brain Drain Consultants to our immigration information and news channel, A2Z Immigration Updates. An independent survey found 78% of Australians believe migrants already living and working in Australia should have a pathway to permanent residency. The survey, commissioned by the Human Rights Law Centre, found that a majority of people believe migrants help fill skills shortages for particular jobs, 58%, and bring cultural diversity to Australia, 54%. One-third, 33%, believe migrants work in lower-paid jobs that Australian citizens wouldn't want to do, and nearly a quarter, 24%, believe migrants counteract Australia's ageing population. A majority of respondents, 55%, agreed with the statement, migrants should have stability to plan for their future here no matter what type of visa they hold. David Burke, legal director at the Human Rights Law Centre, said every person should have the opportunity to plan their life with some security. But the federal government's visa system is keeping people in limbo and often unable to reunite with their family even when they have lived and worked in Australia for years. These results show that people clearly recognise the injustice of policies that are leaving their neighbours, colleagues and friends stuck in uncertainty simply because of the visa they hold. Burke said the disruption caused to Australia's migration program caused by the pandemic has given Australia the opportunity to reset its approach to immigration. Their political leaders should take steps to ensure this system reflects the values of the community by allowing migrants and refugees living in Australia to have a stable future. The COVID-19 travel restrictions have dramatically reduced all forms of migration over the past 2 years. A report from the Migrant Workers Centre in November argued the growth of temporary migration visas had turned Australia into a guest worker state and created an underclass of young, vulnerable and often exploited migrant employees. The report found nearly two-thirds, 65%, of temporary visa holders had experienced wage theft. The absence of a pathway to permanent settlement exacerbated vulnerabilities. 91% of those workers who experienced wage theft had no pathway to permanent residency. Australia's migration regime has lost balance. The government issues an unlimited number of temporary visas while tightly controlling the number of permanent visas issued. As a result, most migrant workers are forced to hop from one temporary visa to another until exhaustion. The issues faced by temporary visa holders have been consistently identified by government agencies. The government's Productivity Commission identified in 2016 that the pathway from temporary visas to permanency was problematic, noting that temporary immigrants face a higher risk of being exploited by their employers than the general workforce. The ACTU told the Productivity Commission that employer-sponsored visas where workers are dependent on their employer for their ongoing visa status increase the risk for exploitation as workers are less prepared to speak out if they are underpaid, denied their entitlements, or otherwise treated poorly. The Australian Bureau of Statistics, in the same year, noted there was a threefold increase in the number of people who had arrived on a temporary visa and remained on a temporary visa 8 years later, compared with the same survey from November 2013. We hope you appreciate our efforts to provide important and accurate immigration information. Please share your feedback and suggestions in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to show your support, and yes, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for your valuable time, and we hope to see you again soon with another video. If you need any further assistance or want to discuss anything related to your immigration dreams, then you can book an expert consultation session with our team of registered migration consultants.